morning, YouTube. How you going? It's been a little while. I'm sorry, I'm pretty slack for vlogging. But we're hitting our reverse diet and I'm about to head into week 3. So I've done 2 full weeks of reversing so far. And so far it's been heaps better than it has been, as in last year. So last year was shocking. At the moment, I've put on roughly around 3 to 4 kilos above stage weight, and this time last year I was up at about 10 to 12 kilos. So definitely an improvement on last time. Food is exactly the same, as in the selection that I'm eating exactly the same foods, just the quantity is a little bit higher. So we've pushed my calories up a little bit higher. Not doing any cardio, I'm just doing steps, and my training, it's just very similar, but I'm just doing stuff that I enjoy. So I'm just getting back into a different routine of actually enjoying training and just this recovery phase, just allowing my body to recover and get its hormones back and get all its balance back in. So I thought I might show you what I'm eating today. I've got the day off. I'm teaching class tonight. So I thought I may have time to do a little bit of vlogging. I've got a very busy day. I've got heaps of stuff to do. On prep, I really let a lot of things slide. So yeah, I've got to get all that done. So this morning I woke up at around 4:30. So my sleep has definitely improved. It's still not there yet, but it's really improved, which is nice. I've obviously made myself a black coffee because we're still doing that. Occasionally I'll put almond milk in it. And what else? Yeah, I've just done some client check-ins. I've just now stuck on a little bit of YouTube while I do some emails before the kids wake up and we start the school run. But I thought I'd just jump on and say, sorry, I haven't updated you guys, but I'll have a bit of a D&M with you later on because I did have a bit of issues last night, so I'll fill you in on that. Anyway, let's truck on with the day. I'll pick you up soon. So, I did a little intro this morning. I don't know whether I'm going to put that in or not. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't watched it, so I don't know how bad it is. It's probably pretty bad. I need new glasses as well. I think these are too big, but maybe as I put on more weight, they'll fit me a bit better. Don't know. Anyway, today is the 7th, Monday, the 7th of November, and this is the start of week 3 for my reverse diet. So far so good. It's been pretty good. I'm definitely doing a lot better than I did last year with it. I'm gonna take them off. Oh, wow. She needs a bit of self-love. Start of week 3. Let's catch you up. So let's see what happened week 1. Well, we had a couple of days on the Gold Coast after the shows and ran a bit of a muck, had a lot of fun. It was really good. Ate a lot of food. Didn't go as crazy as at full potential. I did not go to my full potential of eating and drinking and going nuts. Didn't really drink at all, actually, as in alcohol. I did on the Sunday night after the show. Just had a couple, but didn't get crazy or anything like that. Totally different person. I used to be a huge drinker, so that's pretty good for me. But yeah, so into the reverse, tried to eat as best as I could while we were away, like making better food choices, but also going a bit crazy as well. So we had ice cream and donuts and really good stuff, which I think I've shown you before. So week 1, when we got back to Mackay, we had little Addie's early birthday because I had my mother and father-in-law stay here, and they were here for about 3 weeks during prep. And it's really, really hard for people to understand what it's like going through prep and being tired and hungry, and you know, they saw the hard yards. They saw me walking 8 o'clock 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night getting steps, and, you know, just my mood and my personality was completely different. So yeah, it was a bit of a shock to them, I think, for them to see that. But anyway, they held out till we got back, and did a little early birthday party for little Addie, which was really, really nice. So Jeanette cooked all this amazing food, like 3, 4, maybe even 5 dishes. It was so good. And then birthday cake. So we had a huge big pig out that day. And then the next day I was straight back onto prep. Well, not prep, but into my recovery diet. So the recovery diet is essentially just getting your body back into a healthy state, slowly bringing up your calories to try and reduce a rapid fat gain, which is so far working. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. So after our first week away, I'd put on, what I put on, I was 50, I think at Miss Fitness I was around 53, 54 kilos, and I got up to, by the time we came home, I was 59. So what's that? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, obviously the brain still isn't working. 6 kilos up. So I was about 6 kilos up. A lot of it was water weight, of course, and glycogen stores filling up and whatnot. And yeah, so that has been slowly coming down over that first week of being back on a plan. Calories went up a couple of hundred or so, which was, yeah, good. It's not as hard as it was last year, definitely. Last year I was beside myself with hunger. I don't seem to be so bad, but I am hungry, and as the weeks go on, I'm starting to, yeah, cave a little bit more. Just finding it harder and harder to, yeah, say no. I mean, I'm still saying no, but I can feel myself going off track. Like I know I'm going to head off track. Week 2 was Nick's birthday, so that was on Wednesday last week. What's today? Monday. Yeah. Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday. His birthday was last Thursday, and I ordered this wicked big ice cream. Well, it wasn't a big ice cream cake. It was actually about that big. It was the smallest one I could order, and it was a loaded cookies and cream. So it had cookie dough pieces all throughout the ice cream, and on top I had Toblerone, caramel, and there was something else. Toblerone, caramel, and cookie dough pieces drizzled with caramel and chocolate sauce. And on the outside were these huge, big, thick shards of, or blocks of dark chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, all the way around. It was just unreal. Really, really yummy. So I had that. They're all his favourite flavours. I had that for him, and we had this huge, big steak and salad and veggies and all sorts of stuff. So went off plan then. So that was the only off plan I had since being on my proper recovery. And so then of course I've put on a little bit of fluid and, you know, a bit of fat from that. And other than that, I've been straight 180 until yesterday. So I don't know what the hell happened, but I've not done this for a very long time. But I ended up last night having, it wasn't last night, it was throughout the day, in the afternoon, a massive binge. Like, well, I don't know if it was, it's massive for me at this point in time, but I had just a whole heap of shit. I didn't even really want to eat. I don't know, I just lost control, and I just couldn't control it. So I felt really, really shit. And it just, yeah, put me in such a foul mood yesterday. I was just really disappointed in myself. And that's, yeah, it's just something that happens, I guess. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about it, but yeah, I told my coach, I admitted to my husband, so I'm trying to stay accountable for what I did. I'm trying not to punish myself for it. But it was a pretty shit afternoon after I did that. and especially on foods that I didn't even really want. So yeah, really disappointed in myself there. But yeah, we move on. So I thought I probably would be stacking it on today, but funnily enough, I weighed in the lowest I have weighed in through the whole 3 weeks. I weighed in at about 56.7, I think it was. So that's only, yeah, about 2.7 kilos above stage weight. So I'm doing well. This time last year, I was already up about 10 to 12 kilos. Yeah, I was about 10 kilos, I think. And then by the 3-month mark, I was up, 12, 15 kilos. And I ended up getting at about 20, 23 kilos heavier. So this time is definitely a lot better. You can still see, still see some veins, still see a little bit of shred, some cuts. I'll give you a physique update at some stage through here. So yeah, I'm feeling okay with myself, and obviously my body needed that binge yesterday. It obviously needed a bit more energy, and I am feeling more and more hungry. So I think my body's adapting to the higher calories. I'm keeping up with my steps and my training. I'm just having a lot of fun with the training at the moment, just choosing things that I enjoy doing and just pushing the weights, but also remembering that my body is in recovery as well. So it's not really in a state of growth at this point in time. But yeah, so we'll see what coach says when he gets back from wherever he is. I think the plan might change a little bit from next week. I'm not sure. Hopefully calories go up. Yeah, big girl's getting a little hungry. But yeah, I guess the whole thing is just trying to improve, a bit like my competitive season this year. The whole goal was to be better than I was last year, and to improve on everything from last year. And it's the same with this recovery. It's to get better quicker than I did last year. Okay, I'm useless. So I think back then my battery died, or I think I actually might have run out of memory. But anyway, it is now 2 weeks into the future. So we are in November the, 12th or something. I don't know. I'll insert the date anyway. But what I was saying was that with this reverse diet, I'm taking the same approach as I did for my competitive season, which is just to improve on what I did last year. And as I've been harping on about, last year's reverse was pretty traumatic and I did stack on a lot of weight. And this year I'm doing so much better. So it's a huge improvement, and you need to give yourself a little bit of leeway and a little bit of permission to be okay with sometimes not following the plan, because it's hard. And you've got to start to implement things to put into real everyday life. So don't be hard on yourself if you've had a binge. Don't be hard on yourself if things aren't going to plan, because you will learn and you'll improve next time. It's all learning. So I'm actually going to leave the vlog here because, as I said, it is 2 weeks on, and as I don't know if you noticed, but she's filling out. Your girl's filling out and she's feeling good, and I do have a lot more to update you on, which I'm going to get out to you soon. And I still have to update you on the shows. Man, life is so busy. Life is so busy. And I've got some super exciting news to tell you as well, so stay tuned. I will be back, and yeah, live your dreams, peeps. Chat soon. Bye.